Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I have been getting a bunch of different questions lately about how to straighten my hair. As you can see, I'm a little bit fro-tastic right now, and I've been asked a bunch just to try it out, just to see how other guys will be able to do it, because normally I try to make my hair straight so that way it looks naturally straight, not like that frizzy, like overdone look that you sometimes see on the streets. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you my routine, and then you can comment below and let me know if you have any questions or anything. If you want to know the products that I'm using, I can put those down there as well, so definitely let me know. So to get started, I use a GHD straightener. It's very expensive, but it's totally worth it because it keeps your hair healthy, which is great. I got mine discounted because my cousin is a hairstylist, so but normally I think they run about like $250 if you get them from like Sephora or something like that. So to start off, I use a round brush. I got this at like a CVS. It was like 10 bucks, super cheap. So I definitely recommend doing something like that, especially for short hair, because if you're going to use a comb, it's going to take a lot more time. Okay, so to start off, I normally try to start in the back and move my way up to the front, straightening straight down to the front. So I'm going to pick out this piece here. And this is normally my problem area that I see. As you can see, like little pieces here will stick up. And I'm going to curl that down just a little bit so that way I can get rid of that. And as you can see, that's sticking down better. Okay, so as you can see, that's a little bit straight in comparison to the rest of this up here. So I'm just going to continue that forward, grabbing little pieces of hair, making sure that you comb it, because since you do have short hair, split ends will show up a lot easier. So make sure that you're combing it, because it will damage your hair less than if you were just to pick out pieces and straighten them that way. Making sure that the entire time that you're moving forward that you're curling everything down just a little bit, so that way you can get rid of that to give it the most natural look. I've had people say to me in the past that it's not good to do that because it flattens your hair out, but the thing is you can always add volume once it's done. My hair is super thick, so I don't really have issues with volume, but if you do have thin hair, then I would definitely get like a volumizing spray or a powder for that. Okay, and as you can see, I'm getting down to the bang. Straight for the most part. There's a piece up here. Okay, so what you're going to do with this, I normally prefer to straighten down each way. When my hair goes up, I like to push it up this way, so when I'm straightening, I like to have it go down so that way it'll give it that extra volume when I actually do push it up. And you're going to do the same exact thing as before, curling just a little bit under, so that way it tapers to your face more. Okay, and once that's done, I'm just going to finish it up, making sure all the little dead ends are straightened down, tapered to my head as best as possible. And as you can see, that it's completely straightened down. I prefer to do this first before I start to style it because it's easier for me to do that than if I was to do it with my curly hair, because that is a lot less unmanageable than what this is. So when it comes to my styling, normally what I prefer to do is I will start right here at the beginning of the crown of my head, and I will take my straightener and I will curl it the opposite way, giving it a little bit of a curl, as you can see it right there. Okay? And once you do that, I prefer to clip that back, so that way you can like keep on going with that. And then you're just going to keep on doing that forward. Make sure that you don't twist the straightener a lot, because that will give you a full curl, and you don't want that because that won't look as nice and spiked as what you would wish for. As you can see, it's just a little bit of a wave right there. So pin those back. And then you're going to let all those down, making sure that everything is nice and split together. And to start the finishing, I use Defy's medium hold light wax. It's very thick and pasty. I usually just take like a little fingertip of it, put it in the palm of your hand, and then rub that around to get the wax warmed up. And then you'll rub it through your hair. The thing that's nice about this light hold wax is medium hold wax, is that it's lightweight and it doesn't make your hair look super greasy or caked on like certain gels would. Okay, and then once done with that, I'm going to take my hairspray. And I use Pantene Pro V's hairspray, which is the anti-humidity hairspray. I don't prefer it because it kind of makes my head itch and it dries really, really quickly, so I can't exactly like style it as much as I would like to. Normally I would use Big Sexy Hair Spray and Play or Spray and Play Harder, but I ran out of that, so I have to get more. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to spray at the root, and then just kind of tousle that around. Then I'm going to spray back in the back as I'm spiking to kind of give it that extra added volume. And I wouldn't recommend using a brush for this because it's going to make your hair look more less casual in a way. It's going to be more dressy. If you just use your hands, it's going to be more casual and dressed down, a little bit more playful. Once I got a little bit of hairspray in there, I'm going to go ahead and take my straightener through one more time, so that way you can get that hair formed together. My hair grows very, very fast also, so sometimes I will see a little issue with this little piece right up here being a little too long, and what I'll do is I'll just snip that right off at like where the rest of my hair would meet right there. Doesn't really show if you're just leaving your hair down straightened, so it's really nice that you can have that. Then you're going to go ahead and just finish that up. And you are all set. So this is going to be my finished look. Got a little bit of a poof up in the front. I really like this for going out, and it's also very versatile when it comes to a professional look as well, because it's not like down in your face, like shaggy look, anything like that. I actually got this idea from my sister. She was very interested in the Justin Bieber hair look, and she told me that she wanted me to try out this haircut, so I decided, okay, well, I'm going to try it. I went and did it, and I actually really enjoy it because it's really nice. Super easy, low cut. I get a 2 on the sides haircut and a 1.5 in the back because I have problems with this growing in different directions. Tidbit about me. But yeah, so I would definitely try out this haircut. The styling is super easy and super fun looking, so definitely try that out. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment, and I will be sending you another video here pretty soon. Thanks.